What's it actually like to travel through Japan in 2026? We're eating, hiking, exploring unique culture, and the beauty of Japan. Come and join us on our journey to Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto, Japan. Leaving LAX for Japan is an exciting transition from the bustling West Coast to the structured beauty of the Far East. The journey begins at LAX, navigating terminal security to reach international departure lounges, in a moment of anticipation, leaving the sunny California atmosphere for the organized, polite culture of Japan. We are flying on Asiana Airlines from LAX to Tokyo, with the transit from Seoul Incheon, South Korea. The cabins were comfortable and clean. They offered IFE screen for movies and entertainment, with plenty of legroom, even for myself, who is over 6 feet tall. The meal they served was the Korean dish bibimbap with vegetables and rice. It was delicious. Bibimbap contains kimchi daikon, pickled cucumber, mushrooms, carrots, squash, bean sprouts, and ground meat, and they also give you instructions on how to mix it all together. It also comes with an egg, and some dried shrimp soup. In the morning, they give you a choice of either bacon and eggs
So this
or spicy chicken and rice.
is spicy chicken and rice. And we got your plate, fruits, and croissant. Alright, let's try this.
So we left LAX, Los Angeles, California, United States, and we're now stopping at South Korea. We're going to be in Incheon. And I thought something interesting. We're preparing to land, and they have these little videos for you to do stretching. And literally about 80% of the people are doing these stretches. It was really interesting. It's a great idea. I think we need to do that in America too. But we're going to be heading there, and then we have a short layover, and then we're going to go to Japan. So we are in Incheon Airport in South Korea, and we're now just going to the transfer area. We got a little layover here before we have to go to Tokyo. So we're gonna see what this is like. We've never been here before. This is the first time in Korea. Let's see what this is like. All right. So my first impression of this airport is it's really, really clean. This is super clean airport. Very modern looking too. Really impressed. So it looks like you have these tiles, and then you get a picture, so you get like a little show on the way. This is really cool. Never seen this before. During our transit in South Korea, we had to go through another TSA check, and they ended up confiscating one of our power banks. So be very careful on the rules and regulations before bringing anything through the TSA check in South Korea, because they are very strict, zero tolerance. called Gourmet Day, and it looks like they got a lot of stuff here. It said they're open at 6 o'clock. We're a little early and they're already open. So we're leaving South Korea and on our way to Narita Airport in Tokyo. And they fed us again on the plane.
Some orange juice with little oranges inside.
I think orange pudding.
And this is
Chocolate cake.
yeah, with some little chocolates on top. And this is water,
Water.
but it looks like pudding because it's in this cup.
Yeah.
And this is roasted chicken with miso cream.
Come to Narita. This is Narita, Japan.
So we've arrived at Narita Airport in Tokyo. Now we're gonna go to immigration and we're gonna find our way to a hotel. This is gonna be an experience. Join us.
This is Narita. We walking to immigration.
We're out to Narita Airport and we're going to take a limousine bus to Shibuya. Now, mind you, there's two different buses. You have this one and then you have another one. We're taking this one because this one actually goes to Shibuya. So you want to double check and find out where it actually goes. And this will take us right to the city, and this is close to our hotel. So they have two buses leaving Narita Airport. The first bus is called the low-cost bus, but this one did not go to Shibuya. The second bus is called the limousine bus. This one does go to Shibuya, which is where we want to go. The cost for an adult is 3,600 yen, which is around $22 per person US money. The cost for kids is around 1,800 yen, which is around $11 per person. So our total cost was around $90. That's actually not that bad. For more information about the limousine bus, you can always scan the QR code. Let's go to the Visitor Service Center. In this Visitor Service Center, if you want to rent a car, get a SIM card or a portable Wi-Fi, use an ATM to get cash, everything is in here in the Visitor Service Center. So we're in Narita Airport and we got through immigration, we got our luggage, and we needed to get a SIM card. And we went to the Visitor Service Center. And what we noticed is in the Visitor Service Center, they give you a lot of options for you to get a SIM card or Wi-Fi. So they give you about 4 different options. And we went with this one called J Wi-Fi. And that pretty much covers our needs so we can get around, do Google Maps, so we know where we're going. But we also noticed they have a fun place for kids here. If you look, Mario is right here. And they also have this thing, it's a Mario Switch. So you get to play the games and it's kind of fun. It's a kind of cool little thing for the kids. And this is Nintendo. So while you're getting your SIM card, the kids can be playing a game. They have Mario Kart over there. And this is a Mario Kart that they have over here. And I think it's just a fun thing for kids to do. And they have it right over here. This is Nintendo Switch. And the kids can play and entertain themselves while the adults are trying to get their SIM card. So this is at the Visitor Service Center that you'll find this at Narita Airport. We decided to do a currency exchange, but if you walk a little bit further, you can go to one of the ATMs and I think you may get a little better deal. They give you a service fee, and of course we had to pay that because we won money right away, but I think in the future we'll probably do the ATMs. All this you can get right before you hit the city, before you go into the city. So just make sure to go to the Visitor Service Center and you can get everything. Hey, and they even have car rentals here if you need to get a car. or you can just take the subway train. We are going to take the bus limousine, and that's going to take us into Shibuya, where our hotel is. So this is the first time for us in Japan. I hope we're going to be able to navigate how to get around the city. We're mostly going to be taking the trains. So this is going to be a big adventure. So join us. So Tokyo and Japan is known for vending machines, and they're all over the place. So we're still in Narita Airport, and I want some coffee. So I'm going to try some coffee here. This one looks pretty good. It says cafe mocha, so I'm going to try that out. I get a small or a big, 140, 170. I'm going to try the 140, see what it tastes like. So here we go. I think I just put the coins inside. Ooh, ran a little short.
Put it back.
There we go, we're in. So let's try this. And then it makes it right there, and it does a little countdown.
Roughly about $1, right?
Yeah, a little over $1, around $1, which is not bad for coffee. I mean, in the States and America, coffees are really expensive, especially if you go to Starbucks. So let's see how good this is. But it's also fun playing with the machine. And there it is. I got my coffee. Can I grab it? And here it is. There it is. Got a cute little guy on the cup there. It's pretty hot, so I'm going to wait till it cools down a little bit first, because this is pretty hot. But you have the little opening there, so let's try that out. So coffee mocha is generally, you have a little chocolate in there too. Oh, it smells really good, really rich. Oh man, so good. It tastes like a hot chocolate. It tastes just like hot chocolate. Yeah, it's really good. Not bad for $1. This is pretty good. Oh wow, look at that.
Like Starbucks.
Yeah, just like Starbucks. This is pretty good. So this is a chocolate coffee. They call it cafe mocha. Really good.
Hey. Get it, Joe, get it. You have to Joe, get it.
Oh, wow.
Okay, you want to try it? Which one would you? What is it, robot patrol?
After we finished taking care of our SIM card, got some cash, got some coffee, now it's time to go to the bus. And each bus has a destination schedule. Let's go.
Yeah, so this is the limousine bus.
How long will it take?
Take about an hour and a half from here to Shibuya.
So from Narita Airport, we're going to go to Shibuya, and we're riding a limousine bus. This seems like actually the most economic way if you have a large group versus taking the train. So we decided to try this out. Plus, we also don't have to switch from train to train. We're in a bus, just going to take us there. Easy, simple. So we're going to try this out. Now we arrive in Shibuya Station, and we're going to have to cross the Shibuya Crossing to get to our hotel or apartment. So I want to show you where we stay. This is in Shibuya. It's called Salon Shibuya. And to get here, we had to walk through Shibuya Crossing, which was kind of an experience because we had a lot of luggage. But I want to show you what the place is like. To get inside, we had to use a combination, which they sent to us. And that's how we were able to get the lock and the key to be able to get into the place. So let me show you what this is like. Follow me. So when you first walk in, the first thing you see is 2 beds. And this is good. I think a single person on each one could easily sleep there, possibly 2, but more comfortably just 1 person. So 2 beds. Then we also have the bathroom here. So this is the bathroom. It's very clean. Nice. You have a toilet. It also has one with some buttons there. We'll figure out what those are. I think you have a bidet in here, if you know how to use a bidet. We also have a washer.
That works. It looks kind of nice. Yeah, it looks a little moldy, babe. Inside looks okay.
So they do have a washer here, and then they have instructions on how to use the dryer here as well. So we're going to give that a try and see what that's like. Then you have the actual shower itself. Oh, there we go. We got a light. This isn't a typical Western shower where you have the shower head, but we've used these before. You have a shower handle, and this looks pretty modern, so this is not too bad. We just have to get used to this. They give you conditioner, so you have everything you need, body soap. All right, so let's look at the living room. We got some closet space here. Not much to put in here. Maybe just a couple little things here. So the closet space is pretty tiny, but it's something. And you got a couple of them. Oh yes, when you come into these places, you cannot have your shoes on. So they gave you slippers. So you take your shoes off and you wear some slippers. This is a trash, I believe, combustibles and non-combustibles. So things that catch on fire, things that don't catch on fire. That's the way I'm looking at it. We have the kitchen, and we'll try this in a little bit. Looks like it's possibly gas. Sink. Oh, they gave us a lot of dishes there. Glasses, cups, bowls, plates, plenty for us.
No, that is not open.
This is nothing. We have a microwave. And we also have a kettle to boil some water. A fridge. And a bottom part as well. And 2 more beds. Yeah, you can put 3 or 4 people in here. Most likely 2 people in this bed, 1 in here. And a balcony, which is really nice. Gives you fresh air. And a view of Tokyo. Oh. Well, at least an alleyway of Tokyo. But the big plus in this place is it's walking distance to Shibuya Station and Shibuya Crossing. And we just went through it, and it's incredible. We're going to try it this time without luggage and see what this is like. And the big problem I think we're going to have is where to eat. There are so many places we passed by to eat, and they all look amazing. So I think this is going to be incredible. So please join us, Shibuya, Japan. Shibuya at nighttime, and we're out and we just want to see what they have here. We might get some ramen, but we're gonna just kind of check it out and see what kind of food they have here. Looks like there's a lot of choices. We're actually not that far from Shibuya Crossing, which is a really busy area. But right now we're just hunting for some food. Found a place that has ramen here. We might check this out. Looks really busy. There's a little bit of a line. We're gonna take a little bit of a walk first, but this might be a good place to go. Looks pretty tiny though. A lot of choices here.
What is this?
I don't know, it looks like a food court, babe. Looks like a bunch of food places. If you look at the sign, they got all sorts of.
This is taxi.
That's a taxi. Taxi go. Looks like only the taxis can go in this street. If you look,
Yeah.
it's like closed to everything else. Let's go check out Family Mart. Yeah, let's check it out first. Yeah. Family Mart is a popular place to visit while in Japan. An exceptional convenience store with high-quality, ready-to-eat foods. Yeah, I got lots of ice cream. Lots of snacks. I think they have like ramen too, that you can heat up. This is like the ready-to-go stuff, huh? Popular items are onigiri, pastries, sandwiches, and curry-based chicken, and a wide variety of snacks and sweets. The inventory changes weekly, which offers new items that keep customers coming back. They will also heat up the food for you upon request. The stores are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and Family Marts can be found all over Japan with over 15,000 stores. It has become a favorite spot for tourists while in Japan.
That's spam musubi.
Spam musubi, yeah. Plastic bananas in plastic. I've never seen this before, but hey, Tokyo. Interesting. The pastries up here. I always like these for breakfast. So maybe in breakfast time we'll come down here and see what they have. Shibuya is an underground shopping mall directly underneath the Shibuya Scramble Crossing. It features affordable fashion, cosmetics, and a food show. In this case, we just saw the food show. Shibuya began in 1957 as a weatherproof route connecting the JR Shibuya Station and the Hachiko Square. The Shibuya Food Show features 80 stalls with Japanese and international food, like bento boxes, sushi, tonkatsu, and high-end bakery items, as well as ready-to-go food. Shibuya Food Show is open from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. And near closing time, it will offer discounted prices on many of the food options. 30% off over here too. I think everyone right now is 30% off. Huh? Combo. just got our food. Let's go to Shibuya Crossing. So I'm standing at the famous Shibuya Crossing. And if you look up, they have all the billboards. You have the lights.
There you go.
Oh, here we go. Let's do it. Let's cross. There's everyone rushing to cross. And over half the people have their phones out, including us. Oh, behind us, babe. And this is a famous Starbucks. A lot of people go out here and they just hang out at Starbucks and watch everyone cross. This is pretty cool. I've heard so much about this place, and here we are. Oh, and then they have these go-karts that people also rent. This is also a popular thing to do in Shibuya. Shibuya Crossing is famous as the world's busiest pedestrian intersection, also known as the Scramble, where up to 3,000 people cross simultaneously from all directions when traffic stops. Located in Tokyo, it is an iconic symbol of Japan's modern energy.
Oh, there's people waiting.
There you go. There we go. Then they go, and the race goes on.
You're part of the crowd.
I know. People bump you and they stop and no one cares. Nobody cares. Starbucks, and this is on a second floor, and it overlooks Shibuya Crossing. And a lot of people just come here and they just hang out and they just watch the crowds, maybe have a coffee. But it gives you a good view of what Shibuya Crossing looks like from a higher view. It's pretty neat.
But I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the noon. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed. When we play our roles and ignore the problems. I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray.
We barely scratched the surface of Tokyo. Make sure you don't miss our next episode, where we're going to explore more about Tokyo. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next episode.